If the cancer in your life has started to pull back, if the person who used to wrap their entire world around you, who remembered every detail, who made you feel more cared for than anyone ever has become quieter, more guarded, less available in ways that feel wrong but that you cannot quite name, stay here. Because a Cancer does not leave the way other signs do. They do not walk out the door. They close it from the inside. And by the time you realize the door is closed, they have been behind it for longer than you think. Before we get into the 3 signs, you need to understand how a Cancer loves when they are fully in. The moon rules this sign, and the moon nurtures. A Cancer who is invested in you takes care of you in ways that make you feel like the most important person alive. They anticipate what you need before you ask. They remember things about you that you forgot you mentioned. They create emotional safety around you so complete that being with them feels like coming home. That is the baseline. And when that warmth starts to withdraw, something significant has shifted inside them. Here is the first sign. They stop taking care of you in the small ways. The little things disappear first. The meal they used to have ready. The way they used to check in during your hard days. The small gestures that told you they were thinking about you when you were not in the room. When those dry up, most people assume the Cancer is tired or busy. But here is what is actually happening. A Cancer who stops nurturing has not run out of care. They have run out of faith that the care is being received. Every unreturned gesture, every taken for granted effort, every time they poured into you and got nothing back was logged. And a Cancer logs everything. They did not say anything at the time because a Cancer avoids confrontation about their own needs. But internally, a ledger was building. And when the ledger tips too far, the nurturing stops. Not as punishment, as self-preservation. They cannot keep giving to someone who does not seem to notice the giving. Here is what you can do. Start noticing. Out loud. Specifically. Go back to the things they used to do and name them. Something like, I realize you used to do all these things for me that I never properly appreciated, and I want you to know I saw every one of them. A Cancer who hears that their care was witnessed, even late, feels something shift inside them. The door cracks open. Not all the way, but enough for you to start rebuilding what the silence eroded. Here is the second sign. They become emotionally self-sufficient in a way that feels unfamiliar. A Cancer who is all and leans on you. They share their feelings. They cry in front of you. They let you see the vulnerable parts because your relationship is their safe space. When a Cancer stops needing you emotionally, when they start processing everything alone, when they stop sharing what hurts, when they handle their hard days without ever mentioning them to you, that is not strength. That is withdrawal. Here is what is happening. A Cancer who stops being emotionally vulnerable with you has decided, consciously or not, that you are no longer safe. Something you said, something you did, or something you failed to do told their moon-ruled system that opening up to you comes with a cost. Maybe you dismissed a feeling they shared. Maybe you were impatient when they needed softness. Maybe you were distracted during a moment they needed you fully present. Whatever it was, the Cancer registered it as evidence that vulnerability with you is not safe. And a Cancer who does not feel safe will not keep trying to create safety. They will withdraw it and find it elsewhere. Inside themselves. With a friend. In solitude. Anywhere but with you. Here is what you can do. Do not demand they open up. That will confirm that emotional labor with you is a demand rather than a gift. Instead, create safety by being vulnerable first. Share something real about yourself without prompting. Show them that the emotional space between you is still alive by being the one who fills it. And when they test the water with something small, a comment, a hint, a passing mention of something that matters, treat it like it is precious. Because for a Cancer, it is. That small test is the beginning of trust being rebuilt. Handle it well and more will follow. Here is the third sign, and it is the most painful one to recognize. They start creating a life that does not include you. New routines you are not part of. Plans with people you have not met. A growing world that you are watching from the outside instead of living in. A Cancer who is fully and weaves you into everything. Their family, their traditions, their daily rhythms. You are not just in their life. You are in the fabric of it. When that fabric starts to close around a shape that no longer has your outline, the Cancer is building a version of their future that does not require you. Here is what is happening. The moon needs home. And a Cancer who has lost faith in the relationship as home does not just grieve. They rebuild. Quietly. Instinctively. They start constructing a new sense of security that does not depend on you. New friendships that fulfill what you no longer provide. New habits that comfort without your involvement. A new emotional architecture that will hold them if the relationship ends. This is not spite. It is survival. A Cancer who feels their home crumbling builds another one before the first one falls. And by the time you notice the new construction, it is already load-bearing. Here is what you can do. This requires the most honest conversation you have ever had with them. Not about what they are doing. About what you failed to provide that made them need to build something new. Try something like, I can see that you are creating a world that does not need me in it, and I understand why. But I want to know if there is still room for me to be part of what you are building. That question takes enormous courage. But a Cancer will hear something in it that most conversations miss. Humility. And a Cancer who sees genuine humility from someone they once loved deeply will almost always pause the construction. Not stop it. Pause it. Long enough to see if the person asking deserves another chance to be let back inside. Here is the bigger picture. A Cancer who stops nurturing becomes emotionally self-sufficient and starts building a life without you is someone who loved you completely and slowly discovered that the love was not being held with the care it deserved. A Cancer does not leave because the love died. They leave because the love became too painful to keep giving to someone who did not protect it. But a Cancer's love is also the most resilient in the zodiac. If it existed once, it can exist again. The door they closed is not locked. It is just closed. And the key is not grand gestures or dramatic promises. The key is consistent, humble, genuine care that proves over time that you understand what you had and you will never take it for granted again. A Cancer who sees that proof will let you back in. Slowly, carefully, on their terms. But they will let you in. Because a Cancer's deepest wish is not to leave. It is to stay somewhere that feels safe. Please remember that this video is for entertainment and personal reflection purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional relationship advice. Every relationship is unique, and if you are experiencing serious difficulties, please consider speaking with a qualified professional who can offer personalized guidance. If this resonated with you, drop in the comments which of the 3 signs you recognized the moment you heard it. Save this video so you can come back to it when you need clarity. Thank you for being with Stars Aligned. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a blessed day. You got this.